Starting another gaming live stream. Now this time I'm doing it a little awkward, but yeah, I'm live. Let me just go to the stream page and let me check the audio. All right, just making sure that this works. There you go. I think the oh shoot, there you go. I I think I fixed it now. Uh, I think I fixed it now. So hello, I'm the Friend Thinker. I'm doing another gaming live stream. Let me just set this up where I can be able to do this. Okay, and there. All right, and I should just probably let me see here. Oh yeah, it seems to be working. Oh hey, Johnny Tito. It's been a while since I've seen you. Or I'm just trying to reorganize this where I can see everybody and play the game at the same time. Let me know if this looks good or not, or if you can hear anything. Uh, but anyways, I'm doing this live gameplay sort of thing. If anybody's really interested into watching me for a bit, in fact, I should probably tag a few people on Twitter and see if they're interested in watching. So give me one moment. I may have to pause the little thing, the screen sharing. There are a few people that would love to see me do this. There you are. I think the tweet's been sent out. They can hop on and if they like. All right, I have to reset this up. This is sort of a pain in the butt. All right. All right, move this box corner there. There you are. And fixed it. There we are. I don't know if you'll be able to notice if there's any lag or not. Now, getting back to the game, it's been a while since I've played this game. Probably a few days, but it's alright. Oh shit. I gotta reconquer a lot of stuff to skip to a certain cave or two to get a certain item. Ugh. Basically, the quest of the day is just find a bunch of items for the thing, and so you can get to the final boss. There we go. Now I'm getting to the groove of it. Now, let's see here. And this looks like garbage to me, but oh well. You feel free to ask any questions if you want me to answer them with the best of my ability. I'm just doing this just to chill out and relax. Now, I am making a so I'm making a veil. Now, granted, there's two versions of veils I'm making at once. Where one of them has a music video, and the other, well, it has the same thing, but it's muted. Reason being is because YouTube is very sensitive about music, as we all know. So that'll be fun, just uploading a video that doesn't have the music, then re-uploading the one that does have music on VidMe, because I think VidMe is a lot more chill about that than YouTube at this point. Let's see here. But basically, it's sort of a veiled response to Angry MGTOW and his sort of absurd assertion that somehow feminism caused 9/11. But I don't want to delve into that too much. But if you're interested in asking me anything, always feel free to ask. I really don't mind. Now, at some point I'm going to start like, even though I said I would do the stream on a second channel, I figured that it's too much effort. Just do it on the first channel. Too much effort. Plus, there's an extra step or two on doing it on the second channel. That's I'm a bit lazy right now. I did a bunch of work, video work as well, and other stuff, and I'm just tired. Want to play a game, or just play a game and not worry about anything. But yeah, I do have a video in mind for that, I suppose. Well, a lot of people would say he's trolling, but unfortunately, I've actually asked a few people that talk to him, and he's kind of serious about it. Granted, he's kind of a loony. He's kind of been proven to be a loony, so it's hard to tell if he's actually telling the truth or not. But oh well, that's just Angry MGTOW for you. He's just a plain old loony person. Uh, Hold it. This is a wrong dude. This is the wrong dude to buy the scroll of identify. Shit. Ugh. Let's see here. Nope. Oh shit. To defense 16. Mine superior, not in terms of base damage, but in just uh, in added magics. So it's better. There we are. But nonetheless, I'll have fun making that video. But anyways, I should probably also tweet to a few other people. I'm going to tweet to a few other people if they're interested in joining. Oh, okay. And maybe two other people. I'm just tweeting to a bunch of people that if they're interested in all watching, that's all. Eh. Eh. That's really all. They don't have to join if they don't want to. I'm just tweeting out, or actually tagging out the live stream I'm doing. Okay. There. Let me know if you can hear anything or not. Oh shit. Yeah, I feel like I'm out of the game. Just I haven't played the game in a while, and to the point where it's like, ugh, I'm struggling to remember my skills. Ugh, it's dreadful. Okay. In this game, if you ever intend of buying it or just playing it, the thing you have to know is that in these sort of levels, there's always going to be a May boss, but that May boss always has stupid names. And just don't be surprised if you hear something absolutely ridiculous for a name. In fact, I might even find one here somewhere. Like, there's a certain bug enemy that you can fight, but the name's absolutely ridiculous. And it just makes it sort of forces you to question your own sanity. Now, I'm not saying the game's retarded, which it's not. It's just the problem is is that if you the problem is that their enemies that they name can be somewhat ridiculous sometimes. Okay, let's see here. Garpad the Weak. That's not the worst. Have you heard about an enemy called Inches? Or Itches, actually. It just sounds bizarre to me. Okay. I have suddenly one strength. I should probably invest into dexterity if I put more stuff in the dexterity that increases my overall defense. I have a wicked high number on strength, so I'm okay in that department. Suplus? Okay. Hey, there. Don't bug me while I'm upgrading. Hey, I told you. There we are. Anyways, now my ultimate goal is to get to Frenzy, because Frenzy, it basically allows you to swing your axes twice as fast, but the thing is, your overall kill, like every time you kill an enemy, it increases your overall speed. That basically means if you kill an enemy, it makes your axes swing faster and faster the more you kill, which adds more to the damage. And the reason why I'm not putting more into double swings because I think I can invest in other stuff at the moment, or at least I think I can. Which I think I'm going to go with this one, which this one adds more Iron Skin, which will increase more defense. That makes it so that it's hard for enemies to kill me. And there's a certain boss in this game where if you don't have a high enough defense, all he has to do is one shot kill you, and he's extremely overpowered for just the leveling system of this game. Like most people when they play this game, especially that I talk to and I've done it, this one boss in particular has driven people to a point where they almost want to just quit the game and never play it again because it's that hard. It's kind of like the 2001 version of Dark Souls, except ranked up with steroids with this one boss. Now, granted, the enemies aren't that tough, but this one boss is ridiculous. Okay. This is garbage gloves. Why did I pick these up? Low quality swords. Yeah, that is garbage. It's 3 to 11 base damage, which I'm not going to pick that up. You won't make me. That's just garbage in my eyes. No, nope, still garbage. Nope, healing shrine. I need that. Okay. Okay. There's a certain bug enemy that's around this area in particular. Scale mail. Is this one good? 60? No. Mine's 101, so no. Garbage. Hold on. Hold the phone. Oh, never mind. I was about to give my mercenary some armor, but I realized, oh, I remember now. I gave him some bear armor. Oh well. Cracked? Nope. Garbage. I think for my next level up, I'm going to try and invest into some offensive because the downside of constantly investing into more defense, like all the time, is it's going to eventually bring your character down and slow it down to the point where you won't be able to hit anything really hard anymore. Eh, wait a minute. Oh, I remember. I already cleared out that little thing. I don't need to go back to the maggot layer. And here's are the retired bug people. Now the reason why I say that is because if you hit them, it's just other ridiculous that they spew out electrical lightning at you. It's just nonsensical. Like if you know anything about bugs in real life, they don't emit electricity, especially when they're trying to hit them. Like try swatting a fly, then it electrocutes you. That to me it makes absolutely no sense. Granted, if that were the actual case, then I think would be doomed as a species because we kind of depend on killing flies just so that they don't annoy us. And I would imagine there'd be a lot more hospital rights because a lot of people would be electrocuted every time they swat a fly. That'd be a horrifying thought. Uh, Looks like I'm getting another Twitter message. So I'll pause this for 10 seconds, and while I try and maybe look it up. Mm. Oh well. Copy, and I think it's the guy that wants the link. I don't. He wants to join in, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm not sure if he's interested. Just want to double check. All right. I think I set the thing, and now I can go back to the regular Hangouts. This is sort of a pain in the butt for me to set up every time when someone needs a thing. There we are. Now we're back in action. But if you want in, just as always, just ask in the side chat. Because I think I'm able to invite people while I'm playing at the same time. Oh, Gem. Oh, Ruby. The funny thing is, depending on which character you play as, like, sometimes you get an overabundance of one version of rubies. Now, I understand that some people really don't buy that, but I sort of believe that because I've been playing the game for so long to the point where, yeah, I've seen the patterns. Like, if you play as a barbarian, you're almost guaranteed to get an overabundance of rubies or sapphires. Now, the reason why those are important is because with those, you can upgrade your gear and basically make your stuff OP if you know how to do it right. Like, I know how to make I keep forgetting what they're always called, rune words or something. I know how to do that. I just choose to, well, not really, in a sense, not really put that much effort into it because I already have the OP stuff on other characters, at least. uh, Earlier today, now I was on Twitter, just not as often because I was constantly messaging this one person who's basically at this point, he had this sort of mentality I just did not approve of or approve of. Like, he kept saying how great I was, and I was like, okay, I get that you think I'm a great person, but I was kind of asking her of why, because I've never met this person, and all of a sudden, the moment when I just say that I'm not really interested in making a collab with you, this person goes apeshit. Seriously, this person goes crazy. I don't know, there's just some people in this world where if you say no to them, they go crazy. And I believe I found that person. Now, I would rather not name that person because if I did, oh my, that person would go crazy in the side chat right now. But my stance is clear. I'm not doing a collab with a person I don't know. Unless if it's someone I've been watching for a long time, I just haven't talked to them yet. I guess that's my exception, but still, I just don't want to be that kind of person where I can just do a collab willy-nilly to any person that just asks that are total random strangers to me. But then again, we're all random strangers on the internet, so who knows? Now, the goal that we're trying to do is find a bloody cave so that we can get a few certain objects to getting access to the boss area. And it looks like I've explored a good portion of it, so the only part I haven't touched is the bottom area. a mace. Is this mace good? Wait, pikes. Let me check. Oh no, the pike's garbage. I was about to give it to him, but nope. It's garbage. Ah, it's ethereal, which means it's more garbage. Now, if you don't know what ethereal is, it basically means the object cannot be repaired. And, I mean, oh shit. I did not mean to go in there. What it means is if you break it, it's broken. Now, the only exception to getting that I would see as acceptable is if it had sort of a stat where you can self-repair yourself, which that does exist in the game, by the way. It really does. And they're shit. And this is sort of an update saying that, oh, the sun's gone, so blah blah blah. That just means you have to go to another temple and just find their object to help deal with that. And another ruby. This is what I mean. Like, there are some characters that you play as, then you get an overabundance of certain particular versions of gems. So I would imagine at some point in the future, if I keep doing this, I'd get so many rubies that I can easily make a fire axe, like a 5-socketed swords, and just fill them all with perfect rubies, and then anything I touch would be incinerated. And I hate these assholes for throwing poison vials. That's just douchebaggery. Okay. Okay, this is 436. Now I think I can afford to just not really invest so much in the defense, just focus on the offensive. Like maybe the next sub will invest in some more damage. There, I'm smashing your culture by destroying pots. Tell me what you think. Like, if I do get the second channel up and running, which Let's Play of the characters would you see or want to see? The Paladin, Barbarian, the Sorceress, Necromancer, Amazon, and or the other two DLC characters, the Druid and the Assassin. I've played them all. Granted, the least favorite is the Assassin and the Sorceress. I just don't. I don't like those two characters because every time I play with them, just the mechanics seem broken to me. Or it's actually the Druid and the Sorceress, I remember now. Necromancer, that's a good choice. If I can get the second channel working, but I've played the Necromancer. There's actually two ways of playing the Necromancer that people don't know. Like a Necromancer is meant to be playing with a summoner / curse build where you invest a lot into summoning skeletons and golems while at the same time investing in the curses. Now, the trick that most people don't understand is there's only 2 curses you should ever invest into, or else you'll be wasting points. There's the Amplified Damage curse, which makes it so that you hit enemies twice as hard, or your skeletons can hit twice as hard. Either that or the one that slows down your enemy's movement. Those are the only two curses that I feel that are worth actually investing points. Otherwise, it's kind of garbage putting into other skills. And most of the points should be poured into actually summoning stuff and making them stronger if you want to go for summer builds. Now, there is a Dark Lord build that I like to name because that one doesn't empathize on say trying to put in or trying to make it a summoner sort of guy. It's more grounded towards putting into bone spells like a bone spear and make it more offensive. Okay, now I gotta give her some shit. Okay, this is a second ruby. Amethyst. Keep the amethysts. They're really valuable because if you can get a perfect one and 2 other runes, you can make any item or normal item and make them socketed. And if you have a socketed item, you can put more stuff, which adds more overall damage to it. Anyways, yeah, the Necromancer in itself is not meant to be plain as a barbarian build because they're meant to summon things or put curses on things. Not much else I can say about the Necromancer other than that. Hey, wink, wink. Secret. You don't actually have to have a wand. Granted, you can always summon things with a sword or even with your bare hands. The wand's totally optional. It's just heavily. It's just heavily recommended because shitty gloves. Bare defense, but no, it can't repair this, so it's garbage. Ew, no, I will not touch it. Anyways, you can always play sort of a necromancer build without any wands, and like my original necromancer build years ago, like all I had was just a sword, and that worked. Okay. Ah, shit. I did not mean to do that. There we are. This is why I don't like about the sap sometimes. It's funky. There we are. Like one slight move and I mess it up. Now this is retarded here. I don't understand the mechanics of a fire tower. It works like that, but oh well. That's just me overly trying to figure out everything. Okay. Okay, I forgot why I even came here, but oh well. I think I was supposed to talk to a certain person. I just don't recall who this person is. I think it might be the wizard here. Yep, now an update to the quest. Kill the weird viper person. And that's basically the goal here. Or at least on to getting another piece of the thing. You have to kill a snake person. Disclaimer, if you're terrified of snakes, I wouldn't be watching a stream then because a good portion of the game does have snake people. I think the builds or the characters I love to play are usually always been the barbarian or the paladin, largely because you could do more things with them in my eyes in terms of stats and or just regular stuff. Which, speaking of, I'll be right back. I think I have to pause and mute the mic because I think the door's open again. There we are. There we are. I fixed it. Sorry about that. I just realized I had it muted the old time, and I just forgot. Anyways, sorry about that. I forgot to unmute myself, and I thought the whole thing was broken. But oh well. Anyways, if you are terrified of snakes, I would not be watching this hangout then, because a good portion of it has snake people and mummies. If you're terrified of that. All right. The thing I always found interesting about this game is that there's always a variant of undead in every single act. Act 1, you had normal zombies. Then Act 2, you have mummies, which are another variant of undead. And you have the pharaohs, which are undead themselves. Act 3, you get these sort of mummies slash preserved dudes. It's kind of freaky, like preserved undead or something, or preserved mummy. Almost as if it's like a pickled mummy, but oh well. Then Act 4, you get flaming bone demons. I believe Act 5 is the one where you get medieval knight zombies that hold swords. Like, but again, I just always found it kind of interesting that there's a variant for undead in every single in sort of every single act. Ah, shoot. There we are. Fix it. Okay. Okay, this makes no sense. It's this particular temple. So where is the layout to, or proper way to get to the area? Because it seems like I checked everywhere. So, oh, duh, go upwards. An idiot. Oh well. Kill the viper. All vipers must die. Okay. The interesting thing about this game is that you'll never find any of the enemies opening doors. Only you're allowed to open doors, which interesting, because you would imagine this game back then they would have implemented a feature where the enemies would actually burst down a door and try and kill you. Get rid of that. Is this garbage? 10% faster cast rates. Is that? No, it's garbage. Yeah, garbage, I say. Okay, it looks like I have to buy more potions, which luckily I just store some, so it's cheaper. Cheaper than buying all of them. There, now I don't have to go to the store. I guess the big reason why I preferred the Barbarian Paladin is that it's simpler for me to play. Like for the barbarian, you can invest points in towards howls, which that's an area effect sort of thing where depending on what you do with that can make your character stronger or just faster. In my case, I'm just doing a build where it's just defense slash hitting things really fast. So that's why I haven't invested in anything in the howl or anything like that. Nope, here's the boss area. And more snake people, as usual. Again, if you're terrified of snakes, this stream's not for you. I'll guarantee you that. There you are. We fixed the sun. Let the sun be free. And we have mummies. Where do these mummies come from, anyways? Oh, what stupid question. It's a desert. They're everywhere. This is scimitar goods. No. And it's good in terms of its socket, but it cannot be repaired, so no. And oh no. Ew. I'm more willing to sell it than anything else, really. There you are. The quickest way to show up the old man is just by clicking away. Now, this is one of the two pieces I definitely know that you need to for the quest, so put in here. Oh yeah, and I think I can combine them right now if I wanted. And this is one of the few, voila. This is one of the few times you can actually have a transmute sort of animation. Okay, now we have to go into the weird palace place where the portal from hell just opened and killed a bunch of ladies. Oh, fuck off. I hate when guards tell me about these things. Nope, nothing new. Ugh, I hate when they don't let me in. Oh, and of course, he mentions is the portal, then that probably activates this little NPC. Ah, now I can think I can enter. See, that's more polite. Uh, that reminds me, I also got into another conversation with another person on the Twitter. It was about popularity, really. And that kind of raised an interesting sort of discussion. He believes that the way you can be popular on apparently any platform is just by talking about something that nobody else is talking about for a long enough time, which is actually kind of true. But if you come to think about it, like if you were back in 2005 and you're the very first, say, political commenter, you would easily get popularity because no one else is doing it. Like taking me for example, I just recently started criticizing MGTOW a lot more, and I've noticed in the past week I've just gained 7 subscribers just for uploading one video, which is kind of telling me that, yeah, I'm kind of getting in popularity pretty fast. And that's probably largely because there's so few of us that actually criticize MGTOW, so kind of raises a question, like, if I ever get to 1,000 or subs or something big like that, then will it ever stop? But, oh well, who knows. But maybe that is the key, the fact that if you're the first of this person to do this sort of kind of commentary, then maybe that's a key on how you can get popular pretty quick. Like, I don't buy into the idea that you can get popular by doing response videos all the times, which is ridiculous to me, because everybody makes response videos. That and like, response videos, they don't tend to generate as many subscribers if you really think about, at least if you're looking for growing the channel. Now, granted, I don't really care much about popular at all. It's always fascinating topic for a discussion for myself, because every time I talk about a subject, there's always other avenues of discussion about it that are interesting to me. I should probably. Sorry, but I'm just scratching my ears. There you are. Oh, shit. Yeah, kill the skeletons. There. Now, the reason why I'm not going to the second level quite yet is because there's a tactic I like to play out where I like to clear out an entire dungeon first before I go level 2. Reason? Well, it's the quickest way to gain XP, and if you can get to the next level before you face the boss, then it helps lots. That's it. So I think I can get away with just going to the thing. Also, for those that watch my response videos, let me know if I should move from a moving video background or just a still life background, which I've been considering a lot lately, because yeah, it'd be fun to have the character that I play as in the background, like in a Cthulhu temple or something like that, instead of a moving background. But, or maybe I can find something that resembles that. Who knows? Ugh. Big nasty ogres in this house. No wonder ladies didn't want you. Scepter, you. No. Let me just. It's just for a minute. Eh. Either way, it's alright. There we are. Back into the game. I'm just checking to make sure people are, if they're messaging me or not, because that tends to happen a lot on my streams. It's usually either someone's messaging me and they're pissed off they can't read it while playing at the same time, or the stream's over and message is long overread or hasn't been read for a while because I couldn't exactly read it in time, but oh well. But yeah, this is kind of serious. I need to know if I should move from a video background to just a still life background. But who knows? Okay. Ah, shit. There. Oh, there goes my dog in the room. Just trying to get himself comfy. He knows I'm throwing out his bed. Now I'm going to throw out my dog's bed because I'm going to give him a new one because I think the one he has is destroyed. So he knows I'm going to get a new one, and he's going to be so awkward and not able to cope with the fact that his bed's gone with this strange little pillow thing. I found the waypoint. I just have to get to it. Let's see here. Looks like I have to cut through here. Fight the fire skeletons. Once again, oh, there we are. Oh, no. Longbow, no. Is the cemetery good? 2 to 6? No. I love how it's socketed with 2, but no, it's not even worth it. Like, I'll only accept an item that's has higher base damage, either that or has a ridiculous amount of sockets, like 5 or so. There we are. Alright. I could have used this shrine a while ago when I was doing the fire mages. Good hint, no. This game's actually quite terrible when it comes to shrine drops. Like, anytime where you have like a poison shrine where it gives you poison resistance, they always put in a spot where you have the least likely chance to actually face poison enemies. Literally, the game's that retarded sometimes. I don't want arrows. There we are. And another side notes, like, don't be an idiot like me. Like, you should have always a limit of how many gems or charms, in fact, or else you won't be able to pick up as many objects. What these charms do is, well, the longer you keep them in your inventory, they give you sort of bonuses. Like, this one gives you 2 to the defense, 6 appointment poison damage over 3 seconds, and 3 to strength. Basically, I get these bonuses just for having them on. Problem is, well, it fills up your inventory space. Like, this one's kind of worthless because I don't really need the stamina. Stop running. There we are. Okay, this one's good. It's bad. Good. Also, let me know if it's laggy, the gameplay footage, but oh well. Okay, I think I can afford to get rid of this little thing because I don't need extra gold. And it looks like I can combine these flawed rubies into, oh, obviously I can't do it with this. There we are. Now if I had a socketed item, I could easily put into, say, a sword that would instantly get, say, 8 to 12 fire damage. And if you had a sword that was like, say, base damage 12 to 24 damage and something like a ruby attached to it, then you're talking about something that's like the equivalent of 34 damage, quite possibly. Actually, 36 possible damage you could inflict on an enemy overall. Like this one I have is, it's merely 6 to 16, which may not seem powerful, but it adds 80% attack rating, which is basically 80% faster swings, an extra 34% damage to, or extra damage to undead. It adds, in essentially, 6 to 8 fire damage. So this one weapon is extremely lethal towards the undead, and it's incredibly quick. Like, you can swing extremely fast with this swords, and it has fire damage where it will knock out most our enemies if they're not undead. I don't know, maybe sometime I should make a video, like my guide video on how to play this game some point, because there's a ton I could go cover in that video without covering on the stream. Like, I know the ins and outs of this game, so I'd make a great educator for that, I suppose, if anyone wants to still play this. Okay. You. Dune beasts. They actually look kind of revolting if you look at them closely. It's it's kind of hard to tell. It's kind of like a bush, but with meatballs on it. It's gross. Like, try and imagine this. Try and imagine a giant bush with meatballs just suddenly chasing you in the woods. Just something like that would be just horrifying, just the sight of it. Oh, I heard a ding. Oh, a ring. And this is the downside of the game, rings. You can get really good rings, but the majority of them are garbage. Like, no matter what, like, your drop rate is, no matter how good in the game you can get, and collecting them, the majority of the rings are going to be garbage. Why? Because most of them have really, really low, just purposes for them, like 2% to defense, or not really 2 to defense, but just 2 to resistances and stuff like that. Just doesn't cut it. It really doesn't for a ring. Granted, there are far better rings that can offer like 80% mana regeneration, stuff like that, which that makes sense. That's a good ring. But the majority of the rings in the game are just garbage. And it looks like I have to go home and buy more potions, because I'm out. And sell this. Don't need that. Now, these blue gems are obviously cold damage. They're not really that important. I only keep them around if I ever decide to invest into a sword that can slow enemies down, which more often than not is it's rather pointless, because like, if you can swing a sword fast enough, it's generally never an issue with dealing with enemies. Nope, that just goes back up. So looks like I found the next level, which is all the way to the other side. And how can I miss all these guys? Is my question. Aha. Let me check on Twitter. So far nothing. There you are. Nothing really that important, I suppose. Oh shoot, I forgot to leave the link on Discord. Whoopsie. Give me a sec. I'll have to pause the stream just for a tad bit. I'll be right back. All right. There we go. There we are. Nice. I'm officially playing. I just had to quickly post a link to somewhere else as well. If anybody else is interested in hopping on in or just watching. Let's see here. Now, there's a misconception about this game. The misconception is that this game is somehow for children. It's not. With the obvious example of killing like giants like that, yeah, you can see his guts, so his blood sort of cut through the chest. It's quite obvious it's not meant for children. Then there's a lot more cognitive thoughts you have to go process through of just executing a good character build with this. Fire Eye, yeah, that's a stupid. This is what I mean. Fire Eye is a stupid mini boss name. Like, who names these things is my question. Oh, products. These are good. 18 to 31, yes. Now, this is the kind of weapons I need. Okay. X includes normal attack speed, 10% increase attack speed, 73% enhanced damage. Sweet. What the minimum damage? 114%. Oh, on the attack rating, that makes it extra fast. Wow. 2 to strength. Okay, I'm willing to bite. Yeah, let's see here. I'm willing to trade away the gemmed crystal sword because even though I made it, it's time to replace it with this. The Cruel Cleaver. I love the name though. Granted, Diablo 2 has horrible names for enemies, but for their weapons it totally works. Identify. Okay. Trading the gem swords for this. Oh shit. Pretend I did not do that. I forgot that. Ah, shit. I forgot that this weapon in particular is dual wielded. I can fix this. Let's see here. I can 716. Basically, I accidentally sold another weapon that I thought was one end, but apparently not. Oh well, I'm going to give this little thing a chance, at least for a little while, until I find something to fill in for that. Okay. I think this will do, just for now. Oh well, I make mistakes all the time. At least I have a few points in Bash, so it's not a total loss or anything. Plus, I've been needing to find a weapon to replace it, so, oh well. Semi-fast switch is okay. There we are. This thing actually hits like a punch. Not so effective on zombies, which is a downer. But it looks like this little thing right here is actually pretty dang just tough. Although I am loving the damage overall. It seems to really punch things a lot harder than the twin swords I had. Well, okay. Level 1 charge bolts. No. I know what the ring does, and it's kind of worthless. This looks like a job for gambling. Now in this game you can actually gamble. But the only reason you should do it is if you're going to get a better weapon or gear, which in this case I have to, because this one's good. It's passable, like 9% damage to say, or enhanced damage and 3 to speed, but it's not as good as the original Sword Accidentally Sold. So oh well. So let's go here. Now it's risky because you can buy something like this, and something like this is actually, like my lucky day, actually is better. It's better than the original one I had. It doesn't have the socketed abilities, but what it does have is fast attack speed, 10% extra to increased attack speed, 31% enhanced damage, 14 to attack rating, and prevents monsters heal, which is pretty nice. And is a direct replacement because this one is 7 to 16, this one's 6 to 17, but it has a lot more into it that works overall. Easy, just refresh. Now this is one of the one-handed things you can get. Nope, garbage. This one's 4 to 11. Eh. Oh well, I got a better weapon. It's slightly better than the one that I used to have, so I'm satisfied. And I'm not going to complain about too much anymore. Alright. Okay. There, it looks like we cleared out everything. Now I just have to get to the middle end where the portal is. Let's see here. Ah. It's actually kind of pretty difficult to play like this because the screen's always small. Alright, here's a weird portal. This is where all the butt monsters come from. Just to probe you. Okay, now the new axe I just got is working pretty good. Damage you one? No. More garbage stuff I don't need right now. Saber. Okay. I'm getting a lot more talent portals with this sort of level. 10. No, not worth it. Nope. Alright. I think I have overall good enough defense and health for that matter, so I think I should just go back to investing into damage. Alright, that should be it. I'll stick with 75 damage for a while, then put the rest in vitality. Okay. I need to be level 24 for this little thing. So, in order to get there. Sorry, this thing is not cooperating. I can't exactly tell on the stream, but this one I am also going to try and invest more into that. When I get it, increases all of natural resistance and elements. That basically makes it so that you're hard to kill or be killed. Now I'm going to go back to pumping into double swing because this is my main bread and butter. So the current damage is 46% extra. There you are. Now I do 50% extra damage. Okay. There. I think I may have something better. 3 to 18. Yeah, it's kind of garbage. Kind of. Alright, I got my glass of water with me, so let's continue. Because I think I reached the max, like, possible. Or I can in a sense, put more points in the overall strength, but it'd be pointless at this point. Anything above 75, you're just adding more points, and that's not going to increase much of anything. Unless if you want to over powerhouse. Which I do intend on doing, but for now I'm just going to try and stick with maybe more vitality. Now the broadsword 7 to 14, not good. Time to refill up on potions. And I don't have to go to the store for a while because I collect them. Ha. My way of being cheap is better. Okay, I should check on Twitter. I'm gonna... There. Gonna stop presenting while I check Twitter. Looks like everybody's asleep, but oh well. It happens, I suppose. There we are. Ah, shoot. Bring that back. There we are. There. Looks like everything's working out alright. Nice. I'm probably gonna find the boss to this area, then call on nights because I'm getting tired of myself, but oh well. I'm doing this because I need something to just enjoy because I had this shitty week today. Don't want to die. Okay. Great place to find tons of gold, but other things it's not that useful. I am overburdened. Yeah. Ew. Get that glove away from me. Is this any better? A bit better. Hmm. This one's a bit better in terms of actual stats at least. But the other one has a base damage of protection of defense 11, not 9. Yeah, I'll keep the original gloves. I should. I should. There. I'm going to sell these off. Okay. And before I forget, always put your money back in your private chest because anytime you die, well, you can always lose all that stuff. At least on your corpse. Ew, get that saber away from me. Ew. Okay, grab that key. Looks like that side was a total dead end. Now, with this level in particular, it's kind of difficult to figure out which is the right path because with each character, it's randomized, so there's no actual right way. You just have to spend enough time here to actually find the actual place. And looks like I have to buy more bloody potions again. Four. Don't get rid of that. Ah, shit. There we are. Almost messed something up. Oops. Oh well. Wait a sec. Is this you? No. There are some potions you don't drink, and that's one of them. Okay, come on, mercenary. Go get the guy behind me. There you go. Oh no, he's right there. There you are. Uh, mm, much better. There you are. Wrong button. Get rid of that. Alright. Alright, let's see what we have. And it looks like I can do another combination again. Take that out. There. Nothing would have happened if I just left the staff and they wouldn't fuse at all. It's kind of strict like that. Well, we got more of these bad boys, I suppose. Well, I can add more of these things. Ah, shit. There you are. I hate when I do that. Oh, well. Generally, these are goods, but they're always pricey. And I'm inclined to buy one. 50, which is a good start. It's already better than mine. 6 bonus to attack rating. Okay, that's good. 62% extra enhanced defense. 6 to lights. Yeah, I think it's better. Alright, let's check the inventory. Okay, let's compare defense. 277 versus 264. Yeah, it's an obvious choice. I'll use this little circle instead. Is this sword any better is my question. Nope. Now the kill more goatmen. And now I'm ridiculously fast. Hmm. This one actually might be better. Oh, it's a 3 socket, so this is potentially better if I keep it. I'll keep it. Now, the reason why I'm keeping it is because base damage doesn't seem all too good. However, if you compare what it can be potentially be, like depending on if you have good gems, will determine if it's going to be good or not. Like, if I add straight three, say three fire gems, they're like perfect rubies. That will make it so that it'll be wicked strong. Oh, come back here. There, it's dead. Looks like this way's dead end. Oh well. Oh shoot. There, fix it. Again, as I keep saying, this game's difficult to play because, well, it's obvious. The more you meddle with it, the more likely it's just going to backfire in your face. And we've been cursed. Wait, never mind. Oh, random teleport pods. Are they really called that? I forget. Oh yeah, or the pads. That's kind of a sign that the boss area is close, which is good because I'm getting tired. Alright, time to refill on more potions. Alright. Let me double check what gems I actually have. Now, I could always put this and that. Basically, it's a skull, and putting skulls on the weapons will add a life steal effect. Granted, this only adds 2 to life steal, so it's worthless. This one's 3 to 4, 8 to 12, which would make up for the damage. Or lack of damage, I would say. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna hold off. I'm going to hold off from actually doing that sort of thing. Reason because I could always get another better weapon or something like that. Then again, these are junk, so this is no, jewels are a different story. They can be somewhat good, then somewhat bad. The somewhat goods are you can keep, but the bad ones, I think I'm going to get rid of these because here's the thing. Like generally, it's rare to find a good one. Like this one has, if you put into a weapon, yeah, it's 60% attack rating. This little thing has like 19, like literally, and it took me an hour to get this, so it's not worth it usually. All right, but they're worth a lot, so keep that in mind. Mm. All right, back into the action. For one thing, I need to need to find some socketed armor that's better than the current one I have. That way, I can add fire resistance. All right, that just leads back into a loop, so I should probably go the opposite direction if I want to continue or progress any further. There we are, now we're making progress. Oh, chip topaz. These are neat. They're my favorite ones. They add electrical damage, which most enemies are not immune to electrical. That's why. Alright, another bivouac. I'll be right back. I just gotta do one little thing. Alright. Alright, welcome back. Now I can't stay long because I'm getting so tired and I'm not finding the enemies fast enough, so bum. Oh well. Hmm. Oh well. Just means I have to go to a certain area, I suppose. uh, wait, what did I pick up? No, it's not letting me. Ew, never mind. Oh, found something here. Oh, here's a large shield. A bunch of belts. Eh, wait. Oh, I almost missed this chest, so I didn't see it for a sec. Ghost swords. That's one thing about I hate chests. It's kind of like Dark Souls, where instead of the chest actually coming alive, it just sends you ghost swords that just all they do is just try and swing at you. Oh wait, I could have gone up then over. Duh. There we are. Sorry, I'm not talking right now. I'm just a bit tired, and I'm trying to finish this off. That's all. Again, always ask me anything you like, and I'll do my best to answer with the best of my abilities. Gotta do one more thing. Ugh. 714, one succeeded. Is it good compared to what I have? No, it's not. Unless if I had a perfect topaz, then that would make one awesome swing sword, which, shit. Again, if I had one topaz or perfect topaz, it would be worth it, but no. should return home and sell some. Ah, shoot. Okay, stop it. There we are. And should sell some stuff. Hmm, 96% attack rating. That's nice. Is it better than I have? It is. I'm willing to sacrifice this ring for 96. Nope. No, it's garbage. 6. No. And I hear diamonds or something. Oh, amethyst. That's okay. Mm, mm. All right. Shoot. Keep doing that. That's gonna get rather annoying. Oh, shoot. I keep doing that little thing. There. Fix them. Let's see here. What area did I miss? Looks like I think I may have missed the top area. So the boss will have to be somewhere up on top. Hmm. Oh yeah, definitely. I see it. Alright, restock on some potions first before I forget. Oh, that's him, alright. He's not really that tough. He's actually pretty easy if you can get past his spells like that. See, same here. See? Okay. Galookalame. Now we've completed the quest. Alright, I should probably end the stream here. This is Forbidden Thinker saying out. Have a lovely day. And hopefully I'll do this more often. But anyways, see you next time.